So let's talk about traumas for a second. The way I perceive traumas is we have in our biofield traumas that get stuck as electrical impulses. Traumas get stuck in the body as well. But what happens is when we do inner work and when we do therapy, when we do all those things, what we're doing is reducing the charge of that trauma. And that electrical charge is reduced down to where we're not as triggered, we don't have the emotions as much. But what happens is when we get a new trauma that resonates with that one, or when we get around someone else that has a similar trauma, that charge can get built back up again, which is why a lot of people relapse when they've been working on things. So what I do is go in and actually remove the trauma so it is no longer there. There will no longer be emotions or triggers associated with it, and it is gone for good. Now, I can say that all day, so what I'm going to do is give you an example and show you. Earlier I said to come up with one specific trauma. So what I need you to do is think about one specific event that has emotions attached to it. What I want you to do is preferably something that it's not multi-layered, but it's just one singular event. It'll make it easier to clear. So I'm going to clear one individual trauma, and then we're going to go into more heavier work than just individual traumas, and I'll explain that afterwards. So if you will pull up that one memory, and I know this might be hard depending on what the memory is. Pull up that memory, pull up the emotions with it. And just let those emotions flow in. Okay, now I want you to put the intention out that that specific trauma will be released at this time. And then clear your mind and clear the emotions. If you believe in guardian angels, I want you to ask your guardian angel to help with this. Okay, just clear your mind and open yourself up for release. Okay, now just open yourself up for release. Now, go ahead and relax. By show of hands, did anybody feel a release? Feel a little lighter? Okay. If you didn't, that's okay. Now, I want everyone to go back to that same memory and see if it feels the same or if it feels different. If it feels different, please raise your hand. Okay? For those that it does not feel different, please raise your hand so I can readdress yours. Okay. Those that are raising your hand, just you, please pull up that memory again and put the intention out. It's kind of hard to do a big group, so I want to make sure everybody gets the feeling of this. Okay. Put the intention out for that trauma to be released. Okay, those that raise their hands, please pull up that memory again and see if it feels the same or if it feels different. Is there anybody that still has that trauma that was to be released that feels the same? Okay. How did that feel? To go back into a memory of a trauma and the emotions of it be gone. Did everyone feel that? Perfect. Okay, so what we're going to do here is what I call trauma bombs. This is going to be pulling in multiple traumas at once. And I can do this based off specific people, specific emotions, specific types of trauma. So I'm going to do trauma bombs on things that everyone will have in common. So during this process, I just want you all to just relax and just keep yourself open for release. But as I'm releasing things, if memories come to you or anything specific comes to you, don't hold on to it, just acknowledge it. And afterwards you can let me know what that was. And I can help individually to clear specific things, okay? Now, I want to also point out before we do this, so you know the risks. As I clear things, this opens the way for buried traumas to come out. So understand that those might come forward, and if they do, I can help you afterwards individually, but just acknowledge that that might happen. So if that's something you don't want to face right now, then let me know to not take part, okay? Because I don't want to put anyone in a bad position where they can't handle something. And I am available anytime for anyone afterwards, even after tonight, if you need anything, okay? So it might bring up some buried emotion, buried traumas that you might have forgotten about, but we can work to release those. Also, after usually about 2 days, there might be an emotional release. That emotional release is not from the traumas that are released, but the rest of the traumas that are resonating and going, where are all these traumas at? And panicking. If that happens, all you have to do is just let it wash over you, acknowledge it, and let it go. Your subconscious will do all the processing here. So these traumas will be gone for good, and there's no processing needed. And I just want to talk on that. Society teaches us that it's a long, hard process to heal. And that is not true. We are empowered and capable of making healing a fast process. You go at your own speed. Everyone processes different. But we're here to empower you and help you understand that we don't have to take years to overcome our past. We can overcome our past quickly and step into our future. And that's what we're here tonight to do. I want everyone to open themselves up to release. And we're going to release as many traumas as we can in the time we have, so that you can step into who you truly are and find out who that is. So if there's anybody that does not want to participate, now is the time to step out. You don't have to leave, but just step into the waiting room.
Can people do it energetically so they can stay relaxed?
Yeah.
Okay. This is a personal thing. Your intention can choose to participate or not, and that's enough.
Yes. I don't want anybody to do it if they don't feel comfortable with it.
And
but we are going to get deep and release a lot of things here tonight. Mm-hmm. Okay? Are we all in agreement?
Can I just add that this is really paving the way for the new life and the new routine that you're stepping into, and it really is in alignment with the astrology right now. So it's just, once again, it's your choice, and the intention that I'm holding the space for is that it can be done with grace and ease on an individual basis, whatever that needs to look like for each of you. So just trust that it can be what you need it to be.
Thank you. Mm-hmm. Okay. So everyone just relax. You don't have to do anything other than just open yourself up for release and allow me to just take those traumas away. I just want to say I'm loving the energy here and the love I'm feeling in this room right now. It's a beautiful thing. Thank you everyone for showing up for yourselves. Okay, I'm going to begin. I will name out what I'm doing the trauma bombs on after I've done it, And you can just check in if you want to specific things and see what's been released as I'm going, or you can just wait till the end and check into your memories afterwards. Okay? But the key here is not to hold on to any thoughts of any traumas, because if you're holding on to those thoughts of the traumas, then I'm not going to release it. I'm not going to force anything. Okay? All right. Thank you, everyone. Here we go. This first one will have no intention, just to release anything that's been ready to be released, all the fluff. By a show of hands, did anybody feel a release? Good. Okay. Moving on. And I won't ask every single time. Okay, that one was based on not being seen, heard, or understood. And when I release traumas, I release them with the intention of all traumas given, received, and perceived. Because often traumas can just be a matter of perception. That doesn't make them any less harmful. Okay, that one was based on relationships, and that was a lot that I pulled in from everyone. That was beautiful. By a show of hands, who here has endured physical abuse? Okay, we're going to do the next one on that. Beautiful. Okay. Next, I'm going to do fathers and mothers. Trauma is based on fathers and mothers. Two individual ones.
Whether that's if you are one or have them.
Yeah, based on your own father and mother.
Okay.
Here we go. was on fathers. Okay, by a show of hands, who has received traumas from a narcissist? Okay, always a good one. Oh, yep, that's definitely a good one here. Okay, does anyone have any suggestions on a topic that resonates with them?
Grief, loss of a family member or something.
Grief and loss? Good. Is there anyone else that resonates with that one? Grief and loss? Okay, thank you. We felt a release on that one. Good. Okay, I'm gonna do one more. Who felt a release on that? That one was based on believing in yourself. Anyone else have any suggestions?
Anytime that we've lost our power, given it away.
Good. Anyone else resonate with that? Very good. That was a nice one. Thank you, Lisa.
Thank you.
Anyone else have anything they want to address?
Relationship with time.
Relationship with time. You know, actually, let's also do relationship with time, but then we're also going to do money. That sounds like a good one, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Just keep yourself open. Please be honest. Is there anyone that did not feel any releases in any of that? Good.